For me, one of the really important things with storytelling is hope, and so I'm always looking for stories that offer that. My films focus mainly on stories of conservation and telling the stories of people on the front lines. Meeting somebody that has dedicated their entire lives to the protection of just one tiny animal or one species, that is what really inspires me, that personal sacrifice that people are willing to make for wildlife and the environment. One of my favourite projects that I've worked on was spending 2 months out in Samburu in Kenya filming elephants for Save the Elephants. I got to go in a helicopter for the first time, and I also witnessed and captured the rescue of an orphan baby elephant, which was quite an amazing thing to witness. I did an internship in Mozambique, a media internship, and it was the first time that I started to really understand that film could be used as a really powerful tool in conservation. And that kind of flicked a bit of a switch for me and made me realise how, even without a science degree, I could contribute. A lot of my work now focuses on UK wildlife, and that can be anything from beavers, butterflies, dolphins, bees, insects, but also looking at habitats and restoration. So I've also done a lot of work on woodlands and meadows as well. Working on my own, I have to carry all of my own gear, so having a lightweight setup is really important for me. When I'm choosing a lens, something that has got a wide aperture so that I can shoot in lower light is definitely really important. I love photography, so being able to switch really easily between the video and the stills during shoots is, it's brilliant. More recently, I've been shooting on the Canon EOS 1DX Mark II, and that's been a really brilliant camera to use, especially for the slow motion that it's got. The high frame rate has meant that you can slow it right down and see the wing movement of the bumblebees, and that's a really amazing thing to be able to capture. Working with wildlife, often it's very fast moving. Autofocus makes my job so much easier. The tracking's amazing, and I've been able to use it when I've been on boats filming dolphins, but also terrestrial when I've been filming with beavers or with otters. Last year I shot a longer length documentary called Beavers Without Borders. They really wanted a cinematic look for that, so I used the Canon EOS C100 Mark II, and the sensor creates such a beautiful image. The transition from the DSLR to the C100 was seamless, to be honest, because it's got very similar functions, but just with the kind of added capabilities. You've got your ND filter, you've got your XLR ports. I could shoot really in a very similar way because it's also quite a lightweight camera. Now seeing the EOS C70, that's a camera that I'd really love to progress onto because I think it's everything that I'm looking for in a smaller body. It's got the cinema capabilities, but it is in the body of a DSLR, so I think it would be a perfect fit for me and for the way in which I operate. I do feel hopeful about environmental issues, and I know that might be over-optimistic, but inspiring people and seeing places, habitats or species that are being restored, that's something that I'm looking for.